Hey everybody, and welcome to another Mortisect Spotlight. Today we are going to be covering The Wicker Man, not the 1973 version with Christopher Lee, but the 2006 version with one Nicolas Cage. So the bees, not the bees, that scene as I call it, is a classic. I would say that it ranks up there maybe in my top 10 of best horror scenes from 2000 to 2010. Might be my top one. I'm not sure. I remember seeing it in the movie theater with a friend, and it was just ridiculous, but ridiculously good, because it was Nicolas Cage just acting it up, having no fear with the choices in acting.
Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey!
And that's what makes him great. He doesn't care what you think or what you say. He's going to make it memorable. And that's exactly what he did in this clip. So it begins, and before I start, spoiler alert, if you've never seen Wicker Man or you plan on seeing it, you might want to stop here. If you've seen it already or you just don't care, then just continue listening. So at this point in the film, we're towards the end. The sergeant, who's played by Nicolas Cage, realizes that he was lured on the island not to find a missing child, but to be a sacrificial lamb so that the pagans on the island can have their honey back. It's amusing because just when he realizes it, he shows some kung fu and karate moves here. He's knocking some of the villagers out, but ultimately they overpower him, and you just hear him scream.
Don't move it! Ah!
Now, in the original version, Edward Woodard played Sergeant Howie, and when they capture him, he is more stoic. He knows he's going to die, and he is telling them that they're all murderers, but in the end, he starts singing, I think, Onward Christian Soldier, or he's going through some sort of psalms and religious songs to comfort himself. And to show that he is above all of this, that he is not afraid to die because he knows he will meet his maker. Nicolas Cage, not so much. He is screaming at everyone saying, "You're murderers. You're going to be murderers. Everyone knows it. They're going to miss me. They're going to look for you." And he's threatening them, but he doesn't have a leg to stand on. The villagers don't care. They're sacrificing him. He's going into the burning Wicker Man. But not just that, they are going to add insult to injury. His character's allergic to bees. So what they do is that they take this homemade crate, they put it over his head, or homemade cage, whatever you want to call it. Ironic, Nicolas Cage gets a cage of bees on his head, but they put it on and he just starts screaming,
My eyes! My eyes! Ah! Ah!
"The bees! Oh my God! And you hear this, and I just remember when I first saw it, I'm thinking, wow, he's really overplaying his hand. He's really overacting. But when I started to think about it, even after the film, it was such a brave choice, but such a cool one, because again, it makes it memorable. Would you prefer having a great acting scene where it's very subtle and people say, "Oh, yeah, that's really good"? Or do you want an acting scene where people will remember it? Even almost 20 years later, people can still be talking about it. He's able to balance that fine line between overacting and being a really good actor, if not a great actor. And I think he plays it more realistic than the original one, because you know what? If you put yourself in that position as him, you would probably be screaming for your life as well, and screaming in horror, especially if bees are put over your face and your head. They're stinging you, you're allergic, you know that you're going to die, but it's going to be a painful and a painfully long death that you're going to experience with every fiber of your being. So guys, what do you think? Do you think this is a memorable scene? Would you have picked maybe another scene from the movie? I don't know why, but maybe you would pick another scene. Or is there another movie that I should cover between 2000 and 2010 that rivals the intensity of Nicolas Cage in Wicker Man 2006? So guys, please like and subscribe. Please hit the notification bell for new notifications. And thank you for coming down the rabbit hole with me, friends.